Ukweki yaga yaga, kweki yaga yaga, oi nabo bomede yaga, obe yoda de yaga, kweki yaga yaga. There's a deep meaning behind it. It's a song that we sing during game, and the game is you will fold cloth. It basically looks like a ball, actually, so that it can roll on itself. Now, children will sit like this.
Remains invisible until someone claims it. And that's why I made a vow many, many years ago that I would not let their brilliance be found in the lost and found and remain invisible until someone claims it. I've been claiming them for 40 something years, and I'm not ashamed of it because that is my journey. Storytelling is how we claim them. Storytelling is how we rescue them from the box. Storytelling is not entertainment, it is retrieval. It is the act of saying, this child belongs, this mind matters, this story is ours to carry forward. We can't leave it. I can remember telling one little boy, go over there and get your jacket. You know that's your jacket. Why are you afraid of getting it? Are you embarrassed that it's there? Go and get your jacket. And then he walked over there slowly and picked up his jacket out of the lost and found. And the next day, his mother had washed it, I could tell, and he was wearing it. But I had to make him go. So it's like reading. You have to make them, you have to pull it from them because it's like they're afraid to let go of it. Storytelling and memory run like two rivers through the heart of our people. They carry us from the village fire to the classroom desk, from our grandmother's kitchen to the pages of our children's books. And I have to tell you, my grandmother was a horrible cook. So I didn't eat very much. I think she had a pie that I really liked, but everything else was not good. But I still have that memory of us because she thought she was the best cook in the whole world. They are how we survived. And they are how we resisted. And if we are wise, they are how we will still rebuild. I mean, just like I said, I can still remember my grandmother's kitchen. I remember my mother's kitchen. I remember my father was an auctioneer. I can remember being out in the country and seeing him doing those things. I've passed all those on to my grandchildren, and they are the wiser for it. So when I speak of the village fire, I'm speaking of that place where our people gathered, where elders told stories and children listened and memory was passed down through flame and word. Before there were schools, the fire was the classroom. And around that fire, there were stories and memories were our first curriculum. I think schools are full of themselves when they think that kids walk into schools and they are the first curriculum that they ever see. That's not true. They're in homes that are providing a curriculum. We were in church, which provided a curriculum. We were in Bible school when we were growing up. That was part of the curriculum. So we already knew curriculum. Their curriculum was not our first curriculum because our curriculum talked about us. We learned about where we came from and not as slaves growing up. We learned where my mother came from. We learned where my father was a professional baseball player. And so we learned about him. He was a part. His story became our story. And so when I say memory is the map, I mean this memory holds the landmarks of our people, our languages, our songs, our proverbs, our survival. And without memory, we have no record of where we've been. And so that's why the mother came up and said, oh, he's just like me. She would have known better. Don't ever say that. He was just like me. That means that I don't feel that I can be any better. And that's not what she wanted for her child. She misstepped. And that's what my sister told her. But a map alone cannot guide you. That's where story becomes the compass. Story points us towards meaning, towards direction. Memory says, this is what happened. Story says, this is where we want it to go. And here lies the crisis in education. In our classrooms, we never...
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Gwendolyn. We'll come back to that crisis. That is going to be very important for us to explore.
Okay.
And I want to thank you so much for this time, really, for this beautiful information that you share with us. This is so beautiful. Thank you so much for that. So just before I pass the mic to Dr. Matia, I want to sing a song. I'm not a singer. I don't have any experience in singing. I'm just going to sing the one that I know in my language, in Esa. Of course, okay. I know how to sing a little bit, just that, just enough to not get me bored. So there is this song that we used to sing as children. It is like this. Ukweki yaga yaga kweki yaga yaga oi nabo bomede yaga obe yoda de yaga kweki yaga yaga. This is a song that, of course, we were singing as children, playing under the moonlight in Africa. Now, why I sing this song is because there is a deep meaning behind it. When this game is a song that we sing during game, and the game is you will fold cloth. It basically looks like a ball, actually, so that it can roll on itself. Now, children will sit like this. These are the legs of the as children. These are the legs, so that it's sort of clock. No, this is the leg of two persons. This is the leg of the other two persons. They will basically clock it like this. Then we will line up like that to play this game. Now, as we are playing this game, I will hold the legs of the other person. The other person will hold my legs in a very long chain of dance like this. That we will throw the ball in the middle that is formed with cloth. Now, as we sing, we raise it like this. Quickie yaga yaga, quickie yaga. So basically, what is happening there, what I want you to understand, because I could really go deep and deep explaining that. But what it means is saying that it will never fall by my hands. I will never be the reason that it stopped. I will therefore always contribute to the continuation of this journey. Now, what that also means is that as we talk about our story, as we talk about our memory, it should also be seen from that point of view that this is a responsibility, that what have been coming for generation will not end in my time. That everything we have noted this time will not spoil in my time. I will be one of the reasons that this story will continue. That there have been a father, there have been a mother that led to you. You don't want everything to end in your time. You need to contribute to the continuous evolution of the human race, of our society, of our culture, of our good value, of our practices that add value and meaning to who we are. That is the sense of that story, that short song that I sang. That is also coming from what Dr. Gwendolyn was also talking about, that there is a collective responsibility here. I need to pay attention to that. All right, so I'll pass the mic now to Dr. Matia. So we are talking about memory today. So yes, what is your take on that?
I want to say good morning, everyone, and to my esteemed colleague, Reverend